Well, Hellfire, it is Rock the Riff, and I am back for another Metalhead Envy, and back checking out some more of the OC's animated violence. This comes from, we got Ghost Tickler 1575. uh, said massive, loud, heavy, and some of the tastiest dual drumming I've heard. We also had somebody else on the same thing request the same song. Cormac Doherty, if you want to do more OCs, I think you would really be into animated violence from the album Orc. So thank you two for making the suggestion. And I think, if I remember correctly, I've seen others mention on some of the video I did of the last OC song I did. Some other people were saying, "Yo, animated violence is the one to check out." But I'm curious to see how this dual drumming works and everything. It's an idea that my own band is kind of tinkering around with right now. So it would be cool to see other bands do it and see what route they took. But let's dive on in. That's fucking cool. Yeah, that's fucking slick. I'm I'm hoping they kind of like go at each other a little bit though. But it's cool to see them both doing the same thing. Now I really just want to watch them two the whole time just to see their different techniques. Are they both pedal hatting and all that? Yeah, that's cool. I wonder if in that live setting you're just feeling all those kicks. The fact that it's two drums just fucking boom, boom, boom. You're like, oh, fucking, it's fucking cool, dude. That's really, really, really cool. Like, even though I'm a guitarist and I love guitar, I was gonna say I still think that dude, I don't know the main vocal guitarist guy's name, still has one of the coolest SGs I've ever seen. But there's just something about drums, man. Like, I won't. I used to have a set of drums. I used to practice drums a lot. I never could. There's certain things about drums that I don't understand. Uh, I'm still terrible with timing. But watching this just makes me like, fuck, I wish I still had my set of drums because I'd go in there and play it right now. But I'm ready. I'm hoping these two, like, I heard a little bit of breaking away. It seemed like this dude was doing a little bit of a bell ride, and this guy's still working the toms. But I'm curious to see if they really spread the the drums. To me is always the backbone of the song, and I'm wondering if they're gonna spread it pretty far. Uh, if that makes any sense. those, what are those called? I've seen a lot of guitarists use that. I know a guitarist. His favorite thing, he had one of these. He had it on the floor. I never did really take the time to figure out what the fuck they are. I'm assuming it's some kind of synth thing, ambient noise thing. I don't know. Like I've always like even if I pulled out my pedal board right now, it's pretty simple. I've got a tuner. Uh, I've got a Horizon device precision drive. I've got a Line 6 Stomp. I bought that Line 6 Stomp and it's got like a million different things you can do in it and I literally use it for like two songs. And then I have a delay. So access to that would be crazy for me. I'd be like, what the fuck does all this shit do? Okay. That was cool. That was interesting to see. I still can't get behind the vocals. And I mean that in the sense that the OC for me, I like the setting I like to watch them in is a live setting. I haven't heard a song yet from them that I'm like, yo, I want to go check out the record because the vocals are very miss for me. I know hit and miss is a thing, but it's a bit, I don't know, it's a bit abstract for my taste, if that makes sense. But the dual drumming right there was fucking cool. I think that's what made this song for me. Seeing these two dudes fucking in sync and then kind of I didn't notice like crazy amount of spreading apart, but it seemed like this guy he had that little bit of a bell ride thing going on, and this dude was like I say working the toms, and then during the main verses, it seemed like this dude was pedal hatting while this guy was actually hitting a hi hat a few more times. But there and again, I don't know enough about drums to really break down what was going on. All I can say is that was fucking cool. Seeing them two was fucking cool. I it's awesome. I have such a love and appreciation for the drums. I work with a fantastic drummer. The dude is just fucking a human beat machine. Crazy how good he is. And so, like, once you've worked with somebody that really is a master of their craft, you start looking at other masters of the craft, and you're just like, it's so fascinating. It's fucking awesome. It's like a bass player. Whenever you see somebody that's a true bass player and not a guitarist playing bass, it's fucking crazy to watch all the different things that they got going on. And then same thing watching a guitarist that's a master at the craft. It's just like, oh, that's fucking fascinating. At least to me. Maybe not to everybody, but the musician in me is always striving to be better at what I do, at the instrument I play. And so watching people that are phenomenal just inspires me. It's like, hey, let's fucking get it, man. Let's fucking like fucking yeah. But I would give that song, if I had to rate just the bass and drum groove, 10 out of 10. That was tasteful. Like I would have to agree with Ghost Tickler. It is some of the tastiest dual drumming I've heard. That was cool. But my problem is now I want to go down the rabbit hole of all like a bunch of other songs that are dual drumming. Because off the top of my head, I can't really think of too many that I've seen. I remember seeing something. There was one time I saw Luke Holland maybe going against somebody, but I'd have to rack my brain for that. But that was really fucking fun. I enjoyed the fuck out of that. The bass and drums are phenomenal. The guitars are cool too, but to me, the guitar and the vocals of this song are really, they're really in the noise rock, uh, almost in the noise rock genre or whatever. Because it's kind of a bit of an enveloping sound around what those guys are doing, which I mean, you could make that argument against any song, but I don't know. I prefer more actual riffing and structure than what was going on with that, if that makes sense. But it was still cool. I would still give this song overall. I would give this like an 8 or 9 out of 10 horns. I enjoyed watching what was going on right there. I kind of zoned a little hard on the video aspect of this, just seeing all their setups and all the things that were going. Excuse me. All the things that were going on, all that. But if this ends up being your first time to my channel, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all's thoughts are. Uh, if you do have any more song requests for me, I would say if you swing over to my community tab, you'll have to scroll down for a second and you'll see that I've got a Metalhead Envies song suggestion still up at the moment. Round three. I'm about halfway through round three. And so the way I do this is if you leave your song suggestion there, we'll just keep going off that list. But once I get to the end of the list, I'll probably make another community post. That's the easiest way for me to keep track of all the requests that I get nowadays. Uh, but yeah, that was fun. That was fascinating. And now, like I said, I wanna go down a dual drumming rabbit hole for the rest of the day. But yeah, I can't think of nothing else. So stay positive, stay rocking. I'll catch y'all in the next one.